Okay, the repeat offender. I'm going to get a wee bit serious with this one because these are the people who really cause you the most angst. These are the people who have perhaps driven you to be a yes person in the first place. They're really a bit annoying, aggressive. So, when the repeat offender asks again, you go to the reply gestures. Remember the gestures, the body language. Hold your index finger or pointer finger in the air as you ignore them. Do not look at them. This mirrors their behavior. Repeat offenders are thrown off when you mirror their behavior. This is the magical wait gesture. It symbolizes you're busy, indicating you have more important things to do. You don't just sit around doing nothing. You're not waiting for them to approach. Oh, yay, pick me, pick me. No. The finger in the air is powerful. It's universal and means by which many parents reprimand their children, as we mentioned earlier. This is a low-key power grab. These people are power hungry. They like to boss people around and tell them what to do and be in charge. And in fact, it's probably because of some inadequacies they feel in themselves. So, the finger in the air is powerful. It is universal and means no. Toggle back and forth between the index finger and the fully opened hand. They're probably going to hang around a bit. Put the finger in the air, they're like, okay, what? Finger in the air, talk to the hand. Finger in the air, talk to the hand. Go back and forth between that like, no, I'm still engaged in something. I'm not going to look at you. This suggests they are being impatient, rude, and you are done with it. Done, done, done. I do this a lot, and more often than not, the wannabe taskmasters walk away. They sometimes add words. Offer no eye contact, no verbal response. As they walk away, don't look at them. Silence truly is golden. Simply choosing to ignore what they said is another way to invoke your no. If they don't leave and wait for you to commit further, as some repeat offenders will, resort to what you've learned. Repetition is the key to the power of no. Repetition is the key to you getting off the yes list. You've mixed things up, created an entirely new dynamic. People will take notice. You just must stick to it. And that's not hard to do. You have all the tools you need here. If this doesn't work, rehearse. It will work though, but rehearse. Act as though you don't understand. If they're still hanging around, act confused, but no eye contact, like, what? As if they're not making any sense, but do so without engaging. Again, no eye contact whatsoever, zero eye contact. No emotion. This also highlights their demand and makes them say it a wee bit louder. This forces them to put more effort into what was once an easy yes. This take charge repeat offender is going to be brought down. They're going to be taken back. If others are around, it will be even more effective. Repeating such requests makes it clear to others what's going on and exactly how unimportant their ask is. More eyes on the asker make for greater discomfort. Even the repeat offender that seems so determined and strong-willed, after they finally make their case, simply reply, no, can't. Odds are they'll scurry away. Now note, this method does two things. It lets the perpetrator, I like to call them perpetrators, know you are giving it little thought. They no longer command your attention. After all, it's a boring ritual that does not warrant your valuable time. They now have to rethink their position as the lead taskmaster. This makes your awareness of their con clear. Yes, their con. People don't tend to stick around once their cover's blown. The power has exposed their dastardly deed of using you and others. You're going to be a superhero to a lot of people. You have called out the guilty party, manipulating others. Everyone, yourself, and all others they take advantage of. This method, let me repeat that. This method is low-key and non-confrontational. When leaving emotion, your attention, little reaction out of the situation, you deflate the importance of their request. You see, the repeat offender walks around like, oh my gosh, they're on the most important task in the world. They have the most important thing, whatever it is going on. And this deflates that. And watch the magic happen when you deflate this false sense of leadership. The mastery you've acquired moves you from the top of their list and onto the perhaps do not approach list. The manner you answer the request is different. It makes the person asking think twice about your potential to remain on their list at all. I believe some of the project coordinators struggle with their own insecurities and lack of self-esteem. It seems logical to discern that deep down they too believe they're meant to do more, perhaps even be a boss. They take on the supporting role as, let's say, vice boss, and it doesn't serve their original intent. Hopefully, they'll follow your example and learn the fine art of saying no. Think about this. You could be leading them down the path to their eternal hopes and dreams. Tough love, baby. Once you're no longer an easy mark, people will think long and hard before asking you and soon stop altogether. After all, now you're asking them to explain themselves. You're taking the authority position. And it doesn't sound so valid the second time around once they have to repeat the requests. Now this time, I'd like to mention I don't like to edit my videos. So all the little quirks and mistakes, this is real. I'm into this. I want you to know this is like real life. I'm recording this sitting in my chair, at my desk, in my pajamas, giving you my heart and soul and what I know works. So I'm not going to sugarcoat this and try to make it pretty. I will not edit these videos. I apologize if that offends some people. But just know, it is my intent not to and be imperfect. I'm imperfect. We're all imperfect. And I'm not going to edit that out. I hope you can appreciate that. So, that's that with their repeat offender.